Welcome to the notes on factoring by grouping. Okay, this is going to be really important to factoring and factoring moving forward. So when are we going to use factoring by grouping? That's probably the biggest thing. Whenever you see four terms, that's the key idea. All right, if you see four terms, your mind already going, hey, factoring by grouping, probably going to use it. So let's get right to an example. You can see it. Here's four terms, 1, 2, 3, 4. Remember, they're separated by plus or minus. So how are we going to solve by factoring? The first thing we're going to do is you're going to group them. All right, it's called grouping. How are we going to group them? We're going to group the first two terms, and we're going to group the second two terms. That's step one. Then what are we going to do? We're just going to take the GCF out of each set of parentheses. So GCF, each set of parentheses separately. So we do the first one. I've got an x cubed. I've got 15 and 10. What goes into both of those? Well, I can pull out a 5, and they each have an x squared. All right, it's the smallest exponent they each have. So I can pull out a 5x squared. What am I left with? 5 times 3 gives me 15, and I've took out 2x squared, an x squared, so I still have an x. We got the minus 5 times 2. I already took off the x squared, so that's all that one needs. Then I come to the next term, 6x and 4. I can't take out an x, but what goes into 6 and 4? 2 does. So I put my plus 2, all right, then what's left? 3x minus 2. Now, what do you notice? If you've done factoring by grouping correctly, notice we now have a common factor of 3x minus 2. So I'm going to factor that out of what I've just created. So I'm going to rewrite parentheses 3x minus 2. And my other set of parentheses is going to be what I call the leftovers. So I'll do that in blue. All right, I've got a 5x squared here and a plus 2. So I'm literally going to write 5x squared plus 2. These are the GCFs that you pulled out. And that is your final answer right here. So there you have it. Now, what I did here is I don't like you guys to be robots, but it is nice to have steps. So here it is, factoring by grouping. You're going to first thing you're going to do is you're going to group the terms in two groups so that each group has a common factor. What we do, that means our parentheses, all right, our two sets of parentheses. We're going to factor out the GCF from each group. If there's now a common binomial factor, the group's factored out, and that's really the final step. If not, you don't have to rearrange the terms, all right? If not, it's not going to be factorable, so that's one of your options. So let's take a look at a couple more examples. All right, four terms again. So step one was parentheses. So I'm going to factor here. Oh, now this one, all right, notice this subtraction sign. That goes with this minus 3x. So what I want to do is I'm going to make that a plus, and I'm going to put a minus 3x right there. Really important now because when I group them, it's going to make things a lot easier. So notice that I kind of rewrote it, put a plus there and rewrote the minus sign. So now I take out the GCF out of each term. All right, 3 and 4 I can't do anything with. This has an x squared, or this has an x, and that has an x. So I can take out an x. So I'd be left with 3x plus 4. I took out the x, so just a y. 3x plus 4y. Now I've got the plus sign here. All right. Now what can I take out of there? Well, I really can't take anything. I'm going to take out the minus sign. All right. So I'm going to take out a negative 1. All right, so when I do that, I take out a negative 1. That makes that first term positive 3x, and that makes that a plus 4y. So now I've got my common, my common term, all right, my common factor. So I'm going to rewrite that. I'm almost done. 3x plus 4y, and then my second set of parentheses is my GCFs. That's x and minus 1, plus or minus 1, so it's just negative 1. So I'm just going to write x minus 1, and there's your final answer. So there's the steps. Factor them, or parentheses, GCF, find your common factor. So here we go again. Plus, nice and easy. All right, shouldn't be too hard. All right, now we just take out the GCF. I can't do anything with 2 and 5. There are no common factors other than 1, but they each have an a, so I can take out that a. So I'm left with 2a plus 5b. All right, now, and then I've got plus, now notice 2a plus 5b is written right here. So what am I going to do? I'm going to factor out a 1. So I'm going to put 1, and then that does not change 2a plus 5b. That's a key step right there that you're going to see when you already have that common factor. you're going to put just factor out a 1 because that doesn't change anything. And now you've got your common factors. So 2a plus 5b, there's one factor. And then our second one is, again, what I kind of call our GCFs, the a plus 1, the two numbers outside the parentheses. And we already did this in our last lesson when we talked about GCFs, so you guys should be pretty familiar with that. Okay, we're going to do one more example. All right, now let's take a look at this one. So we're going to put parentheses. All right, the first one, I got a 5 and a 10, so I can take out a 5. So I'll be left with x minus 2. Now I come over to the next one. I've got an x cubed and an x squared. Well, the smallest exponent is an x squared, so I can do plus x squared. So I'd be left with x minus 1. Now, what do you notice? I don't have a common binomial, right? Inside, there's no common factor now, what I'm left with. So this one would simply be not factorable. All right, so that is an option that you may see. And there you have your notes on factoring by grouping. 4 terms, parentheses, take out the GCF, and then rewrite with your common binomials.